Hey guys, this is Kevin from JazTime.com. JazTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online. If you want to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we would greatly appreciate it if you would buy a watch from JazTime.com once in a while. Okay, so today we'll be reviewing the Rolex Datejust 41. The model number or reference number for this watch is the 126334. We'll be going over the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp, and we'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. Okay, so jumping right into the dial configuration we have here is the white dial with index hour markers. The index hour markers are fashioned in 18 karat white gold to prevent any tarnishing, and they're also luminous filled with a highly legible Carmelite display with long-lasting blue luminescence. So at night this will glow with a blue luminescence, so you have easier visibility at night, and of course you have the same easy visibility during the day as well. The Datejust dial structure is pretty much the same for most Datejust watches. We have the Rolex crown logo at the 12 o'clock position, date window at the 3 o'clock position, and a Cyclops lens on top of that sapphire crystal for magnification, easier viewing of that date. As I mentioned, the dial color is a white dial, and if you're not really interested in the white dial, not really feeling it, and you interested in different color, different styles, or you're in luck, as the Datejust is a dress watch. There's numerous different styles for this watch. So specifically for the dial colors you can get with the index hour markers, you're looking at silver, black, blue, white, or rhodium dial colors. And for the other configurations you get for the hour markers, unfortunately no Roman in this model number, but you can also get it in a diamond hour markers. You're not really interested in having that visibility during the dark, you just want to kind of show off the watch a little bit more, you can get diamond hour markers instead. And you can get that in the blue, black, or rhodium dial colors. And if you just want to show off your luxury, you can go for a more luxurious option. Then you can go with the white mother of pearl with diamond hour markers as well. Of course, those diamonds will be fashioned in 18 karat white gold, similar to how the index hour markers are. Okay, so moving on to the bezel now. The bezel is a very, very beautiful fluted bezel. It's a 18 karat. It's made out of 18 karat white gold. As you can see, it's been nicely high polished, and you can see how it grabs the light in different portions of the bezel, which is actually a very unique factor of the fluted bezel. It makes it very unique and very beautiful. As instead of having that smooth the other model, which has a smooth bezel all around, which is the 126300, and it has a sort of a one-way shine to it. This kind of catches the eye more with a glint of different portions of the bezel being lit up with the contrasting shadows of darker edges, which really help. And you'll see that usage of the sort of contrasting throughout the whole watch. So to pair along with this bezel, we have a nice high polish on the top of the lugs and on the bottom of the lugs, so to sort of encase the face of the watch. What a beautiful, making it sort of look like a beautiful window to the dial. Okay, so moving on to the case now. The case is actually a 41mm case size, so from an index finger to my thumb here, that's 41mm in diameter. As the name states, Datejust 41. As we move on to the side profile of the case, you can see a very beautiful high polish from the side of the case down to the bracelet. One thing I want to mention here though is that this is the newer style Datejust. The previous model was the 116334, I apologize. Yeah, 116334, which was the Datejust 2. The case was a little bit thicker and the bezel was a little bit thicker. So for this Datejust 41, what they've done is they actually slimmed down the case size and slimmed down the bezel size, so it's not protruding from the case as much, but it has a nice, very sleek look overall to the watch and will look very nice on the wrist. Of course, we do have a YouTube video on our channel that compares this model with the previous model, so you can see the exact differences in the size. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the other side of the case now, which shows this very beautiful high polish once more, matching with that bracelet and the Rolex crown logo on the crown itself. The crown is a screw down twin lock double waterproofing system. It unwinds counterclockwise as shown. Fortunately, I'm going to go ahead and move this minute hand real quick here. Alright, so pulling the crown out to the next position will allow you to adjust the date instantaneously as shown. Very quickly, very easy to do. And pulling the crown out to the final position will allow you to adjust the date bidirectionally. We'll also stop the second hand, and as you can see, the second hand is stopped above that 45-second mark and between the 50-second mark as well. And that allows for precise time settings such as to an atomic clock online. You can set the seconds down to the exact, set the time down to the exact seconds, and pressing the crown back in will start that second time once more. And I forgot to mention, in the standard position where the crown first starts at when you unwind it, this allows you to wind the watch. About 15 to 20 winds is all you need to get the watch started once more. But after you're done doing what you need to do with the crown functions, always make sure to screw the crown nice and tight in against the case, as you want to keep the watch water resistant, specifically for this watch, 100 meters to 330 feet. Moving on to the bracelet now, we have a beautiful Jubilee style bracelet, which is a 5-piece link bracelet. The outer of the 5-piece links are a little bit larger and nicely satin finished, and like I said, they use a nice contrasting again with the high polish down the center of the 5-piece links. So the 3 links in the center are nicely high polish against that satin finish, and again towards the front of the watch we have that high polish, satin finish and high polish. Just that contrasting really brings more out of each of the satin finish and the high polish. The high polish looks a lot shinier, while also making that satin finish look a little bit more brighter and not as dull as you would think. And also that carries on to the bracelet, or not the bracelet but the clasp. You can see nice high polish down the center and the satin finish on the sides, and on the other sides we have that nice Jubilee straight down again. One thing to mention here is that the tapering of the Jubilee bracelet from the first link downwards makes a nice proportional view of the watch. See, very, very beautiful proportions. And one thing to mention about the clasp though, even though it has this very beautiful patterning, this is actually a newer style Jubilee bracelet. Newer style, what I mean by newer style is that the previous model actually didn't have a Jubilee bracelet, but typically when a Rolex watch has a Jubilee style bracelet, it's called the concealed, it has something called the concealed folding clasp, where the Jubilee pattern goes throughout the whole bracelet instead of stopping with these rectangular oyster style clasp. But now they've opted to sort of make a hybrid between the two bracelet styles, which is the oyster bracelet and Jubilee bracelet, where we have Jubilee bracelets on the sides, but it keeps the oyster style clasp. And you can see it's just a simple folding oyster clasp. Opens up as so. Has nice high polished clasp blades with the Rolex name embossed on there. You can see it closed up, very nice curvature of that clasp blade for more comfortability on the wrist. And once again, that's how it looks opened up. Closes up as so. Alright, moving on to the movement now. So the movement is housed in a simple oyster case backing. The movement is a updated movement from the previous model. The previous movement was a 3135 movement, which was the typical movement Rolex has used for over 10-20 years, and that was in some Datejust watches, mostly in sports pieces such as Submariners and Deep Seas and such. But now but now all the watches are sort of being updated to this newer style movement, which is a 3235 movement. More recently, the Rolex Deep Sea was actually updated to a 3235 movement. So this 3235 movement is still a perpetual mechanical self-winding movement in-house made by Rolex with a precision of -2+2 seconds a day, which they boast about here at the 6 o'clock position with the superlative chronometer officially certification there. And it has the simple functions of the center, hour, minute, and seconds hand, along with the instant changing of the date with rapid setting and stopping the seconds hand for precise time setting. The oscillator is the same as well. It has a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring, which adds resistance against magnetism for the movement. But also they've added their own style of shock absorbers, which is the high performance Paraflex shock absorbers in-house made by Rolex. They claim that it absorbs 50% more shocks than the industry standard shock absorbers, which was the widely used KIF shock absorbers. The power reserve of this watch has been updated as well, boasting a 70-hour power reserve above the previous model. The previous model had a 48-hour power reserve. So you can put this watch down on a Friday evening, pick it back up on a Monday afternoon, and be keeping time just fine. So now I'm actually going to go ahead and show you this watch on my wrist now. So we're going to pop open that folding oyster. Okay, so observe that Jubilee bracelet looking absolutely gorgeous. The nice high polish being contrasted by the bordering of the satin finish on the outer of the links. Once again, that fluted bezel really doing work to the face of the watch. Just absolutely beautiful shine in conjunction with the high polish on the lugs of the case as well. And once again, here's the side profile on the wrist. As you can see, it doesn't sit high on the wrist at all. Will sit under suit cuff, will fit under suit cuffs. Just comes very nicely. But Absolutely beautiful watch. So if you're interested in this model or any other model for the lowest possible price, check out our website at JazTime.com. Where the lowest price is guaranteed. We offer a 1-year warranty. And if you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at JazTime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.